Please introduce yourself.
My name is Jamie Barry. I live here in Bangor, in Lomtaburi, and I teach at Mahidol University in Salaya campus.
Where are you come from?
I'm from the United States.
We are students from PBRU University Demonstration School. We are working on English project all about how green are you. As you know, our Earth has big pollution problems. One of them is air pollution. This is a problem that will develop itself to be global warming problem. So, what do you think about global warming?
About global warming, well, I think it's very noticeable in Thailand. When I first moved here over 15 years ago, we used to have cooler weather in the months of December and January and February, and now the weather doesn't get very cool at all. So yeah, I think it's a very serious problem. I'm concerned.
Then the forest is important that it make oxygen for the earth a lot, and you can hear news about deforestation. What is your opinion about this?
Yeah, deforestation is also a very big problem globally and in Thailand. And I think that if the communities in the forest, if they had more rights to help to look after the forest, that we might have less deforestation. So we need more democracy if we're going to have less deforestation. Because the people who care for the forest are the people who live with the forest.
Finally, would you talk something for people to conserve the forest?
Yeah, well, as I said just now, I think the people who do the best job of conserving the forest are the people who need the forest the most, and those are people who live close to it or live inside it. I think that people who live in the cities can help, but I think they should follow the practices from a long time ago in Thailand. There used to be many more trees, and most of us got very greedy because we can make money from chopping the trees down. We have to be a little less greedy.
Thank you for interview. So please introduce yourself.
My name is Rania Pantulan.
And your nickname?
My nickname is Ran.
Hello, my name is Panasama.
My name is Valanan.
Today we're going to interview you about how green are you. So the first question is, as you know, our Earth has big pollution problems. One of them is air pollution. And this is a problem that it will develop itself to be global warming. So what do you think about global warming?
I'm not sure about global warming and if it's true or not, because I've also heard that our world will explode one day, eventually, with or without global warming. Like, it has to get like hotter and stuff. So I'm not sure if that problem that the world is getting hotter is just because of global warming, or is that supposed to be like that?
Then the forest is important that it make oxygen of the earth a lot, and you can hear news about forestation. What is your opinion about it?
I definitely think that trees are very important, and we should have more trees, definitely, because I mean, there's nothing bad about having trees, and so yeah, I think it's a big problem.
Finally, will you talk something for people to conserve forest?
Well, it is hard because nowadays nobody lives in the woods anymore, and we all need to live. Yeah, and we live in the city, and like cutting down the forest is like becoming just a normal thing, and it's I think it's hard to say that just like stop cutting down forests, because we still need it, and like build our house and everything like that. So, but we can definitely like grow some trees back or something like that. So people should start doing that too.
Thank you. I think it's very, very, I'm very agree with you. Very. So I will thank you for your time.
Okay, welcome.
My name is Sirapon. My name is T.I. What is your name?
My name is Ajahn Kim.
As you know, our Earth has a big pollution. One of them is air pollution, and this is a problem that it will develop itself to be a global warming problem.
Yes.
And what do you think about it?
I think it's an important issue to address right now, especially with the ASEAN nations coming together to set standards for businesses and for the citizens of the ASEAN nations to be mindful of air pollution, water pollution now, before the changes that will happen in business next year with ASEAN.
So, how can you participate to decrease air pollution?
One thing is to insist with companies that might be contributing to the pollution in the air to have pressure from the citizens, and then to talk with government to make sure that regulations are in place. I think it's a good idea to study what other countries who have been successful in having clean air, to find out what they have done already. Because many countries have gone through the stage of a lot of air pollution and then cutting back. It would be nice for Thailand to set standards now before the air pollution gets so bad that people can't breathe.
And then the forest is important that it's made oxygen from my earth. And you can hear news about deforestation. What do you think about it?
Well, that's how the earth breathes. That's how we breathe. So it's very important to curb deforestation. I don't know if I used the word correctly, but to replant trees so that the air can continue, because the warming that happens when trees are taken out of urban areas and the rural areas is a change in the quality of the air. That's how it's like our lungs for the earth.
Finally, I would talk something for people to conserve forest.
Ways to conserve
Yeah.
the forest? Anything that look for alternatives to wood, for one, of course, but then also look for labels on products and from companies that say that they plant trees and that they're using renewable resources, that's a way to make sure that it isn't just cutting down for toothpicks. It isn't just cutting down for paper that we use. Using recycled paper and other products that can be used for paper is very important at this stage, because the forest has to be there or we don't continue.
Thank you for listening.
You're welcome.